Because mom abandoned me, I ended up working after junior high school. It's terrible.
My 15-year-old daughter, crying and furious over the phone. I was utterly bewildered.
You left me and ran away with your affair partner, didn't you?
Her voice accusing me is filled with hatred. However, my daughter is in a crucial period, preparing for high school entrance exams. There's no way I would do something like that, leaving behind my beloved child. I tried to calm her down and spoke gently. Well, you see, it's just a hospital stay.
Huh?
After a moment of silence, my daughter asked,
What do you mean?
Our conversation was completely disjointed. As I listened to her story, a horrifying truth emerged, and my clenched fist trembled with anger. I'll never forgive this. I'm Paisley, a 40-year-old remote worker. I live with my husband Noah, who is 1 year older, and our 15-year-old daughter, Maya. Noah is quite old-fashioned. You know, when you finish eating, can't you clean up your own dishes?
Ha! That's not something a man should do.
What? Even kids do it.
Listen, household chores are a wife's job. It's unbecoming for a man to do them.
He casually uttered such things. Well, he goes to work, and he gets our monthly living expenses, so it's similar everywhere. I had resigned myself to it. However, I wanted Maya to embrace a new era. As spring approached, Maya, who was preparing for high school entrance exams, diligently studied late into the night.
I want to go to college and become a high school teacher.
I think that's great. Do your best. I'll support you. However, Noah frowned when he saw Maya studying.
Women should just get married and be done with it. Isn't it a waste of money?
What era are you talking about? Nowadays, women are independent and work too. Maya is striving toward her dream, so as parents, we should support her.
Humph, acting all high and mighty. Women should at least learn how to cook.
I couldn't find common ground with Noah and his outdated views. In this situation, arguments with Noah became more frequent. While I could tolerate household chores, I couldn't remain silent when it came to Maya. In addition, lately Noah has been claiming overtime and returning home late. Even on his days off, he hurries off somewhere. Noah used to be the type who finished work on time and came straight home, lounging in front of the TV. It felt strange for him to suddenly transform into a workaholic, considering his old habits. However, I couldn't imagine Noah, who isn't particularly attractive in appearance or personality, having an affair. In hindsight, I was naive. Noah's gaze held something unfamiliar, something murky.
You've aged. Wrinkles are more noticeable, and you've gained weight.
Huh? It's age appropriate. And what about you? You're different from your younger days too.
No, people still think I look young.
I was about to ask, who says that, but I held my tongue. Arguing would only lead to another fight. Then, one day, disaster struck. Maya was at her cram school that day, leaving only Noah and me at home. That month, Noah refused to give me the usual $2,500 for living expenses, citing tough economic times. I was furious. You haven't given me this month's living expenses.
I could give it to you, but this month, I can only manage $1,000.
What? Why? That's not enough.
Company policy, salaries got cut. Stop complaining.
He glared at me as he said that. Panicked, I followed him as he headed upstairs, seemingly trying to escape. Even with more overtime, this doesn't make sense. Show me your pay stub. And... What's this? I called out to him. When he turned around, his expression. I'll probably never forget it. It was a cold, emotionless face. And then, I found myself floating in midair. With a dull thud, intense pain surged through my body. It seemed I had fallen down the stairs. My head must have taken a hard hit because my consciousness blurred, and I couldn't even tell what had happened to my body. Noah coldly looked down at me, then called an ambulance.
My wife slipped and fell down the stairs.
And so, I was taken to the hospital. Upon arriving at the hospital, I was immediately told that surgery was necessary. They took me into the operating room under general anesthesia. Perhaps due to hitting my head, I remained unconscious for a while. The only memory I have is of a dream where an expressionless face chased after me, its features stark white. When I finally woke up, I found myself in a hospital room. As I opened my eyes, the nurses exclaimed,
She's awake! Quickly, call the doctor!
The physician promptly arrived and reassured me.
You're going to be fine.
At that moment, my mind felt foggy, as if I had forgotten something crucial. The doctor explained that I had been unconscious for about a week and had told Noah.
If this condition persists, her life is in danger.
And then, hearing about Noah triggered a sudden realization. I remembered the important detail. I hadn't fallen accidentally down the stairs, I had been pushed by Noah. His serious expression and deliberate actions left no doubt. I confided in the doctor and nurses, asking them not to reveal my awakening to Noah. But wait. How was Maya doing? I wanted to call her, so I asked the nurse to retrieve my smartphone from my bag. However, they informed me that Noah had taken charge of my valuables and brought them home. I worried about how Noah had explained my injury to Maya. According to the nurses, Noah occasionally visited the hospital, but no relatives or Maya had come. It didn't make sense. If they knew I was hospitalized, family would have rushed to my side. Filled with anxiety, I couldn't stay put. Still feeling unsteady, I asked the nurse to push me in a wheelchair. From the hospital phone, I dialed Maya's smartphone. When she answered, my 15-year-old daughter was furious.
Because Mom abandoned me, I ended up working after junior high school. It's terrible.
I was utterly bewildered.
You left me and ran away with your affair partner, didn't you?
Maya, tearful and accusing. There was no way I would do such a thing, especially leaving behind my precious daughter during this critical time before her high school entrance exams. I calmed Maya down and then revealed the truth. Listen. I was taken to the hospital by an ambulance after falling down the stairs. It's just a hospital stay, you see.
Huh?
After a moment of silence, Maya asked,
What do you mean?
Our conversation was disjointed, but I understood that Maya was in a difficult situation. Please let me explain in detail. As we talked, horrifying facts emerged, and my clenched fist trembled with anger. I'll never forgive this. I contacted certain people. I needed to prepare to confront Noah. As I researched further, everything became clear, and I understood the meaning behind Noah's shallow actions. 3 days later, having been discharged, I waited for Noah's return at home. When he opened the front door and walked in, I greeted him cheerfully. "Welcome back." Noah looked shocked, his eyes widening when he saw me.
Why are you here? Did you wake up?
"Did you hope I wouldn't regain consciousness? Unfortunately for you, I'm alive. Even though you tried to take my life." The terrifying expression on Noah's face when he pushed me down the stairs. I'll probably never forget it. But Noah tried to dismiss my words.
Don't say absurd things. Why would I want to harm you? You bumped into me on the stairs. You fell on your own.
It's useless to make excuses. I remember you pushing me down the stairs.
You're a joke. Where's the evidence? You fell on your own.
He smirked and spitefully retorted. Why did I end up with such a despicable man? I regretted it now, but I couldn't back down. I continued my attack. I know. Your target is Penelope, isn't it? You want money to lavish on your affair partner. You've drained my savings, tried to force Maya into work after junior high, and now you're even eyeing Maya's college fund. Disgusting.
Well,
to get money, you exploited my unconsciousness to deceive Maya. How do you think she felt? Actually, according to Maya,
your mom cheated, took all our savings, even went into debt, and left. We can't afford the rent, so Maya can't go to high school. You'll have to work after junior high. It's all mom's fault.
Furthermore, Noah pressured Maya to immediately hand over the $30,000 from the fixed deposit account I had set up for her education. Fortunately, I had hidden the cash card, fearing Noah might take it from Maya. But for some reason, Noah was fixated on money. He must have pushed me down the stairs with the intention of taking my life. Speaking of which, when we got married, we both named each other as beneficiaries in a $200,000 life insurance policy. However, there was no clear evidence that he had targeted my life. So, I decided to lead him into revealing more. Why would you want money so badly that you'd try to take my life?
Stop talking nonsense. I haven't done anything.
Fine, let's change the subject. Did you properly give that to Penelope? When I mentioned it, Noah's eyes widened as if he wanted to ask, "How do you know?" In reality, right before he pushed me down the stairs, I had asked, "What's this?" It was a brand-name gift box. When I returned home, it was missing. Probably intended as a gift for his affair partner.
I don't know anything.
Then let's check Maya's account. I verified Maya's account on my smartphone, and as expected, the balance was zero. What did you use it for?
The money belongs to mine. I can use it however I want.
I'll sue you. Even if we're married, trying to take a life for money will get you caught.
Enough! You shouldn't be alive. I was about to make it quick and easy.
As he said this, Noah advanced toward me. I fled, racing up the stairs to the second floor. Noah followed, grinning maliciously.
You never learn. Climbing the stairs again. This time, I'll finish you.
He tried to grab me and force me down, but I resisted fiercely. Then, with a loud shout, Noah turned around, lost his footing, and tumbled down the stairs. As he looked up, my parents, in-laws, and siblings had gathered.
Why is everyone here?
Pale-faced and shocked, Noah drooled from his mouth, a pitiful sight. Actually, I had contacted my parents, in-laws, and siblings from the hospital, explaining the situation and asking them to gather at our home. When they learned the truth, everyone was furious. Additionally, I secretly asked my younger brother to follow Noah. It turned out that Noah was frequently with Penelope, a young bar employee. We obtained numerous pieces of evidence, including photos. However, we lacked definitive proof that Noah had attempted to take my life. To get a clear confession from him, I had my relatives hide, ensuring Noah wouldn't discover their presence. When Noah's true nature was revealed,
This scoundrel!
my father-in-law repeatedly struck him.
Pathetic.
My mother-in-law sobbed. My other relatives stared coldly at Noah, and the room became tense.
You finally confessed. I've been waiting for this moment.
Did you deceive me? How cruel!
I don't want to hear anything from someone who deceived both me and Maya for money.
Cornered, Noah rubbed his leg and pleaded for help.
My leg hurts. I can't move. Paisley, please help.
I was exasperated by his pitiful plea for assistance.
Like I'd ever help you. Maybe you should go to hell?
I said it deadpan. He trembled as he looked at me, then began making excuses.
It's unavoidable. For the first time in my life, I've truly fallen in love. Penelope is burdened with debt due to her parents. If I don't help her...
Oh, cute Penelope seems to have been receiving money from numerous older men. She told them the same story. Is that what you call an affair? Pathetic. There's no way I'd fall for an old man like you.
Ha! But Penelope...
I played an audio recording where my brother questioned Penelope.
That old man keeps giving me money, so I pretended to be a pitiable girl. Does that count as cheating? Ridiculous. I'd never fall for an old geezer like him.
Oh my! Penelope!
Tearful, wretched Noah was met with cold stares from everyone. The police, who had been alerted, arrived. My exchange with Noah had been recorded by relatives in the adjacent room, providing evidence of his attempt on my life. Noah was dragged away by the police. Subsequently, Noah was found guilty. Later, I discovered that his affair partner, Penelope, had approached him for financial gain. Noah readily gave money when begged, and Penelope squandered it on frivolous expenses and entertainment. In reality, not only attractive people attract attention, some women approach others for different motives. I also demanded $20,000 in compensation from Penelope. She used borrowed money to repay it and now lives in a rundown apartment, working night shifts. For Noah, who would spend time in prison, I claimed $50,000 in compensation, including our depleted shared savings, and $50,000 in child support until Maya turns 20. My in-laws agreed to pay it all up front and promised to supervise Noah's work in a factory once he was released from prison. Now, I've fully recovered and lead peaceful days with Maya. She successfully gained admission to a prestigious school and works hard toward her dreams.
How is this story?
please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.